Okay, let's start. Dutch and English are related languages. They're both Germanic languages. This means there are many words that are similar or even the same. Think about the English word water. In Dutch, we say,
Water?
exactly, water, W-A-T-E-R. The pronunciation is very similar. The Dutch W is a bit softer than the English one, sometimes a bit like a V. But for this word, it's almost identical. Do you hear the similarity?
Yes, water.
Very good. Another word, the English word man. In Dutch?
Man?
Indeed, man, M-A-N. And the English word hand?
Hand?
Perfect, hunt, H-A-N-D. Notice that the Dutch at the end of a Dutch word often sounds like a t, so hunt sounds more like hunt. Try that.
Hand. Hand.
Excellent. One more, the English word book. In Dutch?
Boek?
Yes, book, B-O-E-K. The U in Dutch sounds like the O in the English moon, boek.
Boek.
Fantastic. So we have water, man, hunt, boek. These words are very close to English. Now, I have in Dutch is ik heb. Ik heb.
Ik heb.
Good. Ik is I and heb is have. How would you say, I have water?
Ik heb water.
Perfect. Ik heb water. How about I have a book? Now, a in Dutch is een, E-E-N.
Ik heb één boek.
Excellent. Ik heb een boek. The word for the before masculine and feminine words is de, D-E, de.
De.
So the man is?
De man.
Very good. De man. How about I have the book? Now, book is neuter, so we use het instead of de. Het, H-E-T.
Ik heb het boek.
Perfect. Ik het boek. So we have de for masculine and feminine words and het for neuter words. Water is also neuter, so the water?
Het water.
Exactly. Het water. Let's review. What was I have?
Ik heb.
Good. And the man?
De man.
And the water?
Het water.
Excellent. Now, you have in Dutch is jij hebt. Jij hebt. J-I-H-E-B-T.
Jij hebt.
Notice the t at the end of hebt. This is the pattern. When we talk about you, the verb gets a t. How would you say, you have water?
Jij hebt water.
Perfect. Jij hebt water. Now, to make a question in Dutch, we can simply switch the order. Instead of jij hebt, we say heb jij. So, do you have water?
Heb jij water?
Excellent. Heb jij water? Notice how simple that is. Just switch the order. How about, do you have a book?
Heb jij een boek?
Very good. Now, the word for and is en, E-N, just like in English, but pronounced differently.
En.
So how would you say, I have water and a book?
Ik heb water en een boek.
Perfect. Ik heb water en een boek. The word for bread is brood, B-R-O-O-D.
Brood.
Good. Notice the O sounds like in boat, brood. And brood is neuter, so the bread?
Het brood.
Exactly, het brood. How would you say, do you have bread?
Heb jij brood?
Perfect. The word for milk is melk, M-E-L-K.
Melk.
Good. Milk is feminine, so we use de. The milk?
De melk.
Very good. How would you say, I have bread and milk?
Ik heb brood en melk.
We've learned ik heb and jij hebt. Now, he has is hij heeft. Hij heeft. H-I-J-H-F-T.
Hij heeft.
Notice the extra E and the F instead of B. This is common in Dutch. V and F alternate, as do Z and S. How would you say he has water?
Hij heeft water.
Perfect. And she has is zij heeft. Zij heeft. Z-I-J.
Zij heeft.
So both he and she use heeft. How would you say she has a book?
Zij heeft een boek.
Excellent. Now let's learn to drink. In Dutch, this is drinken. D-R-E-N-K-A-N.
Drinken.
Very similar to English. When we say I drink, we remove the N and we get ik drink.
Ik drink.
Good. How about I drink water?
Ik drink water.
Perfect. For you drink, remember we add a te. So,
Jij drinkt.
excellent. Jij drinkt. And to make it a question,
Drink jij?
very good. Do you drink milk?
Drink jij melk?
Perfect. Now, he drinks and she drinks also add a te. So,
Hij drinkt. Zij drinkt.
excellent. The word for coffee is koffie. K-O-F-F-E-A.
Koffie.
Notice the E at the end sounds like E. Koffie. And koffie is masculine, so the coffee.
De koffie.
Good. How would you say she drinks coffee?
Zij drinkt koffie.
Perfect. Zij drinkt koffie. Let's learn to eat. In Dutch, this is eten. A-T-N.
Eten.
Good. So, I eat is
Ik eet.
perfect. We remove the N and get ate. Notice the long E sound. How about you eat?
Jij eet.
Actually, with eten, it's just jij eet. No extra t because it already ends in t. And he eats.
Hij eet.
Exactly. All the same, ate. The word for apple is appel. A-P-L.
Appel.
Good. Appel is masculine, so the apple.
De appel.
Right. How would you say, I eat an apple?
Ik eet een appel.
Perfect. Now let's learn to want. This is willen. W-I-L-N.
Willen.
But I want is irregular. Ik wil. Just wil with one L.
Ik wil.
Good. How would you say, I want water?
Ik wil water.
Perfect. Now, when we combine two verbs, like I want to drink, the second verb stays in its full form. So, I want to drink.
Ik wil drinken.
Excellent. Ik wil drinken. How about I want to eat?
Ik wil eten.
Very good. You want is jij wilt with a t.
Jij wilt.
So, how would you say, do you want to drink coffee?
Wil jij koffie drinken?
Perfect. Wil jij koffie drinken? Let's learn to go. In Dutch, this is gaan. G-A-N.
Gaan.
The Dutch th is quite guttural, like you're clearing your throat gently. Gaan. Try it.
Gaan.
Good effort. This sound takes practice. I go is ik ga.
Ik ga.
The word for home is house. A-U-E-S. But when we say to home or homeward, it's naar huis. Naar means to or towards.
Naar huis.
Good. The ui in house is a unique Dutch sound. It's like combining ow and house. Try it.
Huis.
Better. So, I go home is
Ik ga naar huis.
perfect. Ik ga naar huis. You go is jij gaat.
Jij gaat.
Good. How would you ask, are you going home?
Ga jij naar huis?
Excellent. Now, he goes and she goes.
Hij gaat. Zij gaat.
Perfect. The word for now is nu. N-U.
Nu.
So, I go home now?
Ik ga nu naar huis.
Very good. Ik ga nu naar huis. Notice the word order. Now comes before home in Dutch. Let's learn to be. In Dutch, this is zijn. Z-E-J-N. But the forms are quite irregular.
Zijn.
I am is ik ben.
Ik ben.
Good. You are is jij bent.
Jij bent.
He is hij is, just like English.
Hij is.
And she is
Zij is.
perfect. The word for tired is moe, M-O-E.
Moe.
So I am tired?
Ik ben moe.
Excellent. How would you ask, are you tired?
Ben jij moe?
Perfect. The word for hungry is hongerig, but more commonly, Dutch people say, I have hunger. Ik heb honger.
Ik heb honger.
Good. So are you hungry would be, do you have hunger?
Heb jij honger?
Excellent. The word for thirsty works the same way. I have thirst is ik heb dorst.
Ik heb dorst.
So he is thirsty?
Hij heeft dorst.
Perfect. Hij heeft dorst. Let's learn to do or to make. In Dutch, both are doen, D-O-N.
Doen.
The U sounds like in boek. I do or I make is ik doe.
Ik doe.
Good. The word for what is wat, V-A-T.
Wat?
So what do I do?
Wat doe ik?
Good. Notice the word order changes in questions. You do is jij doet.
Jij doet.
So what do you do?
Wat doe jij?
Perfect. This could mean what are you doing or what do you do as a job. The word for work is werk, V-A-R-K.
Werk.
And to work is werken.
Werken.
So I work.
Ik werk.
Good. The word for where is waar, V-A-R.
Waar?
So where do you work?
Waar werk jij?
Perfect. Waar werk jij? Let's learn some useful words. Yes is ja, yea, a.
Ja.
No is nee, N-A-A.
Nee.
Good. Please is alsjeblieft when speaking informally. It literally means if you please.
Alsjeblieft.
That's quite long. Let's break it down. Alsjeblieft.
Alsjeblieft.
Good. Thank you is dank je. Literally, thank you.
Or more formally, dank u.
The word for good is goed. G-O-A-D.
Goed.
Remember that guttural g, goed. How would you say that is good? That is dat.
Dat is goed.
Perfect. The word for very is heel. H-A-A-L. Literally means whole.
Heel.
So, very good?
Heel goed.
Excellent. Heel goed. Let's learn negation. Not in Dutch is niet. N-E-T.
Niet.
Good. The E sounds like A. To make a sentence negative, niet usually goes at the end. I drink not for I don't drink. So,
Ik drink niet.
perfect. I don't eat.
Ik eet niet.
Good. He doesn't work.
Hij werkt niet.
Excellent. Now, no, as in no book, is geen. G-A-N.
Geen.
So, I have no book.
Ik heb geen boek.
Perfect. Geen replaces an, a-an, in negative sentences. She has no coffee.
Zij heeft geen koffie.
Very good. Zij heeft geen koffie. Let's learn can. In Dutch, this is kunnen. K-U-N-E-N.
Kunnen.
I can is ik kan.
Ik kan.
Good. Like with want, when we use can with another verb, that verb stays in its full form. I can drink.
Ik kan drinken.
Perfect. You can is jij kunt or jij kan. Both are correct.
Jij kunt.
Good. Can you work?
Kun jij werken?
Excellent. He can and she can.
Hij kan. Zij kan.
Perfect. The word for to speak is spreken. S-P-A-K-E-N.
Spreken.
And Dutch, the language, is Nederlands.
Nederlands.
So, can you speak Dutch?
Kun jij Nederlands spreken?
Excellent. Or we could say, Spreek jij Nederlands? Do you speak Dutch?